Cool.
Okay.
Actually, you could do that bit. Okay, and then you do the... Are you ready?
So I was talking to this friend of mine who's a researcher in psychology, and he was telling me that a friend of his is doing this research on how chimps feed, the visual system of chimps, how they recognise their food. It turns out that chimps respond best to red fruit that's exactly the right kind of ripeness, arranged on a dark green background. And it's even more particular than that. They respond best to like fruit that is just in arm's reach, just the right distance away from them to be able to pick it up. And a couple of weeks later I was in the supermarket and I was looking around in the fruit and veg section and I thought, well, we're just the same, we're doing exactly the same. Look at all this fruit, brightly coloured fruit, dark backgrounds, very often dark green, arranged just at arm's reach so we can pick it up. And then it occurred to me that the way that we're doing this really, really important, ancient way of interacting with our food uses lots and lots of computing power. Here are these tomatoes, bright fruit on a dark background. Here's the barcode. There's a computing method that these are being delivered. And this is a big long chain of computers right back to wherever these were grown in Holland. So that when I go to the checkout and I buy these tomatoes, the people in Holland who supplied them know that they need to send more tomatoes. And the people who organise the fleets of lorries around the world that deliver things, they know that they need to send lorries. It's a whole big, complicated process, and it's called a supply chain. And if you don't think supply chains are important, I mean, a lot of people I talk to about them, they say, why should I care about supply chains? Then, if people don't care about supply chains, why do they care about things being organic? Why do they care about things being fair trade? Both of these things are promises about what's gone on in the supply chain, where these things have come from, how they've been prepared, who's been paid, who hasn't been paid along the way. Supply chains are important, and they contain enormous amounts of computing power.